All right, I'm live. I didn't mean to go live. I wanted to try and go live on the. Um, I wanted to try and go live on the phone. That's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. I know which one I'm looking for. What's up, dude? Just playing around. Playing around. I think it might be this one. Nope, it ain't that one. Looking for the right backdrop. Hey, I seen you ordered your A1 Mini. I just seen that. I didn't mean to go live, guys. I was going to give you guys a little heads up. It was a mistake on my part. Here's the one I want. This printer may look a little funny to you. Why didn't it go? Why didn't it go? This one. There it goes. This printer should look a little funny. So I get a knock at the door. I get a little delivery. There's more over here. They're everywhere. The delivery, the UPS guy says, I got two big ones for you. I said, what do you mean big ones? He says, they say P1 something or another on it. I'm like, there should only be one. He said, nope, I got two for you. So I took them and I went in and looked and I must have double clicked. I got two P1s. I know I could send it back, but I'm this far into it. What's a couple dollars more? I'll just have two prototypes. I'm starting to get the room set up where the printers are. That's the first four that I had. That's the first P1 behind me. I just figured I'd jump on and give you a little, just let you peek around a little. I'm trying to set it up so that bottom, that one right there with the box, it's starting to run my first production pieces. I'm in production on that one. It will run for 34 hours. And what it does is it builds the pieces, pushes them off, and builds more pieces, and then pushes those off. It's actually a pretty cool setup. It took me some time. I don't have any cameras yet. I was trying to go live on my phone. I fail at technology unless I need it for my business. That's what I'm printing are the rings. I think it was Steve said something about the P1s does not like the cardboard. That you had to print these rings. And what it does is it snaps on the cardboard. So when I got the P1, it came with orange and green, and I really don't think I'll need orange and green. So I'm burning it up with rings. I need 16 rings just to fill the machines. That's no backup. So I don't know. It's getting there. The electrician was supposed to be here at 5 o'clock. He called and said his truck was broke down. He couldn't get it. I got a sample piece coming off. Oh yeah, it looks a lot better this time. I couldn't keep the horse's head on, so now I got it so the horse's head's on. A lot of moving and ducking and diving around here right now because everything's coming in I got 9 printers coming tomorrow and 340 rolls of filament, plus a whole bunch of other stuff I needed. I got bags coming. I got boxes coming. I got needle, hot heads, the hot ends coming, extra hot ends. I got boots coming, spare parts coming. Today they came and I didn't get that much today. I only got 30 rolls of filament and 5 printers, a dehumidifier. The one thing I did get, I want to show you this because I think this is going to work out good. I didn't even open it yet. Let me open the box. It's like Christmas around here. I got 20 of these things. What it is it's a 5-gallon bucket to make it airtight. Let's think come on. Somehow this comes out and this stays in it. It makes it a twist cap. Anyway, they go on 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my filament that I'm going to use that week in buckets. I'm going to have, I think I got 10 of these lids. I'm going to put it in buckets with dry and dry. I'm printing up containers to put the dry and dry in. And then it'll help keep the humidity out of the filament that I'm going to use that week. Hell yeah, that other seller won't even know what hit him. Oh, you're going balls to the wall, huh? Yeah, I'm in deep, guys. I went in deep. I am a firm believer in just jump. You got to jump. If you don't jump, you don't hit the water swimming. I'm a sink or swim type of guy. And I feel like this was a good idea for me. So I jumped. A lot of people sit around and go, oh, I need to do all the research on the printer. And I got to do this and I got to do that. And I need this and I need screw all that. I'm jumping. While you're researching, I'm figuring it out because real world experience is better than anything. Everybody claims how great bamboo filament is. First reel I put in to the P1 got jammed. It got knotted up. So I had to figure out how to unknot filament. I never did it before. I never had a knot before. But it's running, so I fixed it. You can't learn that in a book. You got to have real world experience for that. That's the only way that's going to work for you. I'm pretty excited because that one's going to run for 34 hours, fingers crossed. I'm going to try and get it on the YouTube. I got about 5 hours of this final leg of this test. So I'm hoping that I can get it set up. If not, I'm going to start it first thing in the morning if I go to bed. I am kind of beat today. It's been a rough day. All these packages coming and going, unboxing everything. I got everything put away, rearranged that closet behind me 3 times because I'm not sure how I want to store the filament. I got to break these shelves down. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I need to break those shelves down because I'm going to put 6 printers on that shelf. I'm going to put 6 on the 6 minis over there. I'm going to put 3 on the lower. And I'm going to put both P1s. I wasn't going to open the second P1. I'm going to put both P1s behind me. and that'll be 8 in here. And my office, I'm putting 8 more because that's where the electric comes in, the extra electric. I'm gonna pay 8 more, possibly 12 if I can get enough power. Um, I told my wife, listen, I'm just trying to get by until January. I'm looking at real estate tomorrow. I'm probably not going to do this in my house. I'm probably going to rent real estate. Um, Not because of the space or anything like that, just because I think I'm going to have to hire somebody. Well, I know I'm going to have to hire somebody, but if it's not my son in law, I don't want him in my house. Uh, it's it's going good. Anybody got any questions? Nobody ever has any questions about the business side of it. I'm not very good with the printing. I mean, if you got a print question, I can try and answer it, but I, I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that much about printing. I can tell you how to print chess pieces. Um, I can't believe I got 2 P1s though. I really didn't want 2 big machines because I don't want to screw around with bigger stuff, guys. I like the A1 Mini because it keeps me with the chess pieces and it doesn't let me go squirrel hunting. And I'm real good at squirrel hunting. Um, I gotta. I'm gonna try and get racks. I know they make them where you hang the AMS for the minis off the side of the heavy rack. Uh, I had a computer problem today. My computer kind of blew up. Are you going to expand from chess pieces? No, I don't think so. Um, I have some plans on how I want to do this, and I feel that for me to expand from chess pieces into like a different niche or something, I will need to um, be above 50 printers. Um, because the chess sets that I want to do after these uh, international tournament sets, and that's what I'm printing is international tournament sets. They're very strict about what they can have and what they can't have. I'm looking at things like it should be cool enough now that I can take it off and see how it breaks. Like I said, see how it breaks. I broke it. Um, I'm going to see. I'm still playing around, but this is a part of the skeleton set, and I'm trying to see if I can get it to where the supports just fall off. And so far, I'm real close. I got one little piece that I can grab, but I'm trying to make it so it's easier. And I don't know if you can see it. This isn't my camera. I was trying to go on the phone. It's kind of detailed. So print time is going to take longer. So I don't think I will ever expand out of chess pieces. Now, don't get me wrong. If Hasbro comes in and starts 3D printing, I'll be sucking hind tit, guys, and you don't get a lot of milk back there. Um, I'll have to make a move. So I'm not going to say no, but it's not in my plan. Um, this was a test. It's too small. I can't see the detail. I can't see how bad it is. So I'm gonna have to run it again. It's it's something I'm working on for future. It's a prototype. Why am I not using my prototype machine? Because those rings can only be printed on a on that size machine. They don't fit on the minis. They're too big for the minis. Um, I got in the morning, I should have 3 sets of chests ready for sale. Not a lot, but in less than a week, I got 3 sets that I'm ready to sell. I'm not going to list them. I'm not ready to list. I'll probably have 300 or 400 sets when I'm ready to list, already made and packaged and ready to go to Amazon. First shipment and a backup. The ring is for the filament. It's it's let's see what color this is. Let's see what color this is. It dropped down. What dropped down? Oh, it's done. Yeah, that's the same ring. I need 16 of them. Just to start, I need 16, Dave. Everything I have is at scale. Everything I'm doing is at scale. So, oh, pretty blue. Look at this pretty blue. I don't know if you can see it. But anyway, that ring's supposed to go here because the machine doesn't like the cardboard. So the ring's to fit around the cardboard so that my bamboo machines will use the cardboard rings. So, and all I do is I just keep printing them. They take about 25 minutes to print. And I just sit here and I'm printing them. I'm printing them in orange and green. I really don't care about the color. It's a production shop. It's extra filament. So far, I have zero waste. Not waste. I have zero partial rolls. Every roll I have is in production. So this is the kind of lives that I want to do because I don't think people realize the scale that I have to work at. Just to get off the ground, I needed 20 poop containers for the plastic that the machine spit out. So little balls of plastic, and I got a box over there that I throw it all in, and it's marked plastic, and everybody knows it's just me and my wife, but she knows it's only for plastic. Nothing else can go in there. It's to I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. A lot of people put it in skull molds and bake them in the oven until they soften up enough that it can make it look like a skull, and then they sell them. But I don't do flea markets, and I don't know if that's a good use of my time. There's more people here, so I'll show. I got machines in today. They're all over the place. Filament came in. I got more machines coming tomorrow. I think as this catches on, there's going to be a lot more people watching this because people are really interested in this. Yeah, I don't know that I don't know anybody that does it. I try to teach my kids to live with what they got. They're going to freak out when they come over here and see these two P1s because they're so much bigger than the minis. But, I worked hard to get to where I'm at. That's when a lot of people don't realize that. It took me quite a while to get to this level. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. So I bought an extra P1S, and a lot of people would have to send it back because they couldn't swing it. It was $548, and I went, oh well, I got an extra printer. I'm gonna put one of the minis because I have it laid out to where I'm putting everything. I'll put one of the minis in the closet as a backup. With 20 machines, things are going to go wrong with them, and I'll be able to unplug it and plug a new one in, and off it goes. And I'll put it in as sub 1 or whatever it is. My machines are all numbered. This is rack 1, A, B, C, D. In the back, that's prototype 1, prototype A, and the one that's going in tomorrow will be prototype B. On my app, and the reason I did it that way is on my app, when I look at it, see, I just got a message. See? I don't know if you can see that. Where the hell is it? On my app, when I hit printers, it lists them in order. Rack 1, A, B, C, D. Rack 2, A, B, C, D. So I'll be able to run my command from the screen very easily. I'm trying to figure out, my next thing I got to figure out now that I got the automation started is I got to get automation on all the machines. The next thing is to figure out how many runs I can make on automation on one roll of material. And then if there's a little extra, what happens then is it goes to the prototype machines, which can use 4 colors. And I put them in all as the same color because I don't care what the prototype is. And I put them all the same matching color. And what they'll do is when one runs out, they'll go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. So I'll use up all the material, all the leftover material in my prototype machines. Production will not use partial rolls, but it's going to run a full roll. It's not going to run a partial roll. My objective is every time I put a roll on is I run it out. Running out means that you get it all the way down to you can't make a full run again. For me anyways. Anybody got any questions about this stuff? Sorry, I have a new computer, so it's a little awkward for me. I didn't plan on being in here 23 minutes again. I just want to pop in and show you guys around a little bit. My humidity's holding steady at 25. So although I did buy a dehumidifier, I did not install it because they're saying under 30 and it's good for PLA. So as long as I maintain under 30 everywhere, I'm okay. I did get a carbon activated air filter. That's that white box under the table. So that the air in this room's filtrated. The door's open. I try to keep the door closed to here. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to be here long. I have a feeling that early next year, one of my videos are going to be, oops, I got an office. I got a factory. Let's check it out. I don't think I'm going to keep this in my house. I think I'm going to have employees. I think I'm going to go for the brass ring, guys. I'm 60, and I actually feel pretty good about moving. I feel pretty good about being up and moving around. We're still traveling. When's that trip, babe? The first one. Yeah. She's got me flying on a junket to go gamble for 4 days in December 4th. 4th to the 8th, I'm going to be in Laughlin. So I won't be here to be producing anything. Um, I'm not going to change my lifestyle for this. Eventually, once I know how long I can run, like that's one run, that's going to do one run. If I know that I can do 4 runs on a roll, then I'll set this up for 4 runs and I'll be able to see it on my phone if there's a problem. What you see behind me on the screen, I can look at that for every single printer I have. Um, so I'm always aware of what's going on. It allows me to see what's going on with if I have employees too. Are they playing around or are they doing their work? That set, I'll have 2 sets. I'm going to have, when that's done, that'll be 4 sets of white, 2 sets of black, ready for sale. It's pretty damn good being a weekend. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. They must have found something that printed. Yep. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. I can't tell you what it is, but I like it. I like it. It's a really neat idea. I think it'll do well. Um, the only problem is he can't find it on printable, so he's going to have to do it himself. He's going to have to design it himself, which means he's going to have to learn how to use Tinkercad, which is what I want. I want him have to figure this stuff out. I'm not giving him the answers. I could design that for him. I'm starting to get pretty proficient in design of basic shapes. That printer's gonna annoy me. The A1 minis have just a bumping sound that sounds like a factory, but that whining sound of that freaking P1 put a bullet in the door. Well, guys, I really didn't plan on being here twice today this long. Wish I could juggle because I could juggle 3 rings because that's what I have right now. I got 3 of them. Remember, God loves you. I'm trying. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'm around. I'm not going anywhere until December 4th. I'm going on a junket. So you guys have a great one. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.